Hello, everybody. Oof, the voice crack. That's a bit bad. Hello. It is currently 8:30 p.m. CST, Sunday, February the 25th. Hope you're all having an amazing Sunday so far. I've had a great Sunday. Had some breakfast with my family, came back to my apartment, got all set up. I kind of wish I had more time to study for one of my classes. I only got like 2 hours, 1 hour study in, so this is a bit disappointing. But we'll make up, for the rest of the week. We will try our best. And Bryce, I gotta be honest with you. I watch YouTube while I wait for the stream to start, and so I always forget to look in chat, which is on my other monitor for pre-stream chat. So I apologize if I ever forget. Anyways, let's pop over to the camera here, and we're going to maybe do an attempt today. Actually, yeah, we should. I mean, come on, we have an hour to work with. We're going to do a attempt at the whatever it's called, organic intersections, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. We got a cool comment on the last one. A guy from 3 years ago stopped doing Drawbox, or hasn't done Drawbox in 3 years, and has found our stream. So hopefully we can get them to join in and make some awesome stuff. Let's set our 10-minute timer and do some warm up. We're all good there, right? Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about this exam coming up. You know me, I'm always worrying about that. But we'll try our best over these next few days to study more. Thankfully, I'm not behind. Yeah, I'm on track for studying, but more practice is always better. There's very little practice readily available for this class. Not the best line of work today, but it seems very thin. I don't know a good way to describe it. Nice. Just realized I'm very quiet right now. I'm listening to more Laufey, so not much going on in my head. I said this a couple streams ago, but I really do want to go back home. I just love it. I have a new bed there, and it's so good. I'm getting real sleep. Really good sleep, I should say. And my family's there, so free food, practically. It's always just nice going home. Seeing my animals, my family. I'm very grateful to have that opportunity. You ready for the 250 cylinder challenge? I saw your comment in the Discord earlier. No. Actually, I feel like it would be okay. Not sure if I want to do the 250 cylinder challenge or the 25 texture challenge next. Probably 25 texture, but then again, textures always took me so long. So who knows? Because if I do a texture a day, that's 25 days. And that's conservative, right? Or, no, it's not even conservative, so whatever. Not my best box, but decent line work. Will you stream the cylinder challenge? Of course, I'm going to stream everything. Then again, actually, well... You have a good point, because who wants to see that, right? Yeah, I still want to do it. I want to 100% Drawbox, right? But yeah, because 250 sound is just kind of boring. Huh? We'll burn that bridge when we get there. Who knows? Well, 100% even the treasure chest challenge? Of course, even the treasure. Now, will we maybe get to lesson 7, do it, and then start new masters, and then go to like. I'm not sure. I don't know. That's a lot to think about, right? But I definitely do want to 100% it. The chess challenge is kind of intimidating, but if you told me I would have to draw 250 boxes a few months ago, I would have also freaked out. Or 50 textures, or whatever it may be. So, while intimidating, we've definitely grown. So, last time we also, it definitely is one chest a day for sure, yeah. Talk about chest day, right? How I'm going to do this, and this is going to be a bit interesting. I want to do one of my little puddles, right? And so there's going to be an ellipse here, ellipse here, ellipse here, ellipse here. I think that's decent. Oof. Something like that. I should have made this flat. I'm liking this so far. It's not great, right? But it's definitely not bad. We have very like perpendicular and parallel stuff. Let's try to have one. There we go. Thank you so much. Melty sausage. Yeah, I don't even know what to call half of these, right? Very strange forms. I feel like the dark ink, like once we add it, makes the picture like 10 times better. But this one is also suffering what I have from before. Gotta be careful with this ink. And that is feel like it's too constructed. There's too much chaos going on. The pen started a bit. Man, this week is very pivotal. If we do well in this exam, there's only 2 exams in this class, and then it's spring break. I'm so hoping I do well. Melty sausage. I'm gonna name that the next stream. And Comfy was definitely right in the lesson. He said these become like quite peaceful, enjoyable to do, and while frustrating at times when you get it wrong, it's still pretty peaceful. Man, brush pen is definitely an art. I mean, yeah, you know, it's a skill that, oof. I'm not even close to beginning to understand. The technique. You'll do great, man. Those shadows are hanging in the form a little bit too much, I think. Also, those shadows are hanging on the form a little bit too much, I think. What do you mean by hanging on the form? Hanging on the form. They're like too thick? Hanging on the form. So the shadows need to cast on the bottom sausage, this main one, yeah. You're saying, because like, this one casts onto here as well as this one, so this may need to go out a bit more. I like this micron a lot. This one casts, this one casts, this one, oh yeah, this one cast needs to go. Like that, same thing here. And then, yeah, right here, I think, maybe. Hey, Mutton Chop! Are you? Yes, I believe you're the person who commented earlier. Welcome to the stream. Very glad you're coming back after some... Oh my gosh, you have a cool, like, red name. That's cool. They need to wrap around it to build form. I see. Oh, yeah, okay, so you mean, like... Yeah, because this one's curved outward, so it's kind of hard to do, but I think I get what you mean. You'll figure it out. You're good at this. I think I know what you mean here. We'll do a little... If I have a form... But yeah, welcome to the stream, Mutton Chop. Hopefully you have some fun here. So you said you took a break for 3 years, so I'm assuming you're starting back from lesson 0. Which is not a bad thing at all. In fact, many a time I believe I need to restart from lesson 0. But welcome. Hopefully you find it fun here. So yeah, if we had a, like a... We're looking like down at it, right? So this, it's gonna go in and then like that. Like it has this weird little contour type beat going around it. We're just gonna fill it in with red because I don't want to waste any ink. But yeah, because of the form underneath it, it has these little pinch. Hopefully that's what you mean. Just like that, you'll get it. Okay, awesome, perfect, yeah. So yeah, right here, it is a bit wider. How do I emphasize a wider thing? I guess it just needs to go whoosh, like a bit more dramatic like that. Also, just intuitively. Thanks, I'm actually debating whether to start from scratch or not. I left off the 250 box shots. Oof, pretty confident I could pick up back there. Yeah, it has been 3 years, and typically what I've seen in Comfy say is start from ground zero, start from the beginning. Ground zero, that sounds so dramatic. But that is definitely up to you. I would say start doing lesson 1 again, and just if you feel like, okay, yeah, I'm totally back here, then pick up the 250 box challenge. Like, I'm no pro, right? I'm only lesson 2, but that's how I would approach it. But yeah, Rise, thank you very much for that advice, Rise. I will definitely try to encapsulate that going forward. Oh, I forgot to send Delano the link. That's our little tradition. That is not my stream. I was about to send Sir Delano the doink. Wait, no, I actually said join. Doink. Join. Well, oops. I don't know. My brain was like, join. Say join. But yeah, so because of my exams, just to reiterate, we will not be streaming Wednesday or Thursday. Kind of as per usual. The previous exam that this professor did was not easy, but it was intelligible, like I could get behind it. There's a true-false section on there that's like tons of points. That's killer. And it's really difficult questions like, this operating system has this program on it, what's it gonna do? You just study the stuff like that. Do you miss the glow up? I don't know. Sorry, I accidentally typed join instead of doink. I don't know what was going in my head. Rise gave us a good piece of advice that I'm slowly struggling with, but we'll learn as we go through, which is wrapping the shadow around the form. There's not really a great opportunity here to do that. Maybe a bit right here. Oh wait, yeah, definitely right here. Perfect. This one's going to be a tiny bit thicker. It's going to taper off. Nice. Oh, I love this pen, guys. This is just our warm-up, ironically, but I'm really enjoying it. It's very fun. Now, my bank account probably isn't going to enjoy this because the amount of ink going on the page right now is a bit ridiculous. Wonderful. Oh, jeez. Yeah, today I want to just stick to an organic forms page. It may be ugly, whatever, but I've slowly accepted that fate over the past couple days of me procrastinating and doing quote-unquote practice pages. I feel like this is gonna, and this like little region right here is gonna be a bit thicker. Okay, let's stop wasting. Of course we'll do a shadow down here, shadow like that. Technically we could have a tiny bit of one like right here. Something like that, who knows. But yeah, just for future reference. Oh, here we go. Also, the shadow going over the melty sausage would alter as it goes over that elevation. Melty sausage elevation. Yes, and we don't, oh, major issue. This one, and yeah, I tried to do that right here. It's very hard to see. There's a little jump, but yeah, it would be like more down there. It's tiny. Yeah, we will emphasize that more going forward. And also, yeah, it would, or it's like, I don't know how to emphasize that's round. Maybe it should be like, maybe it should be like an arc. So it goes like, well, the contour is like this. So the shadow would be, to quote our previous exercise, not a scribbly, I can't remember the word I used for it. Awesome, okay, thank you for the amazing help so far, Rise. Let's get to it. And yeah, let's not do such a thick sausage right there. Okay, awesome stuff. So we're gonna put this to the side and we're gonna start it for today. Whoa. Oh man, I love this music. The best way I could describe it is like it's partially a little like, oh my gosh, partially a little bit like Ratatouille. Ratatouille's soundtrack whenever it's like the sweet, happy moments. I know, very weird, right? Anyways, we're gonna take a quick water break and then we're gonna get right into it. I need to make a mute button on my keyboard. But as Rise has gently reminded us, let's make sure to be very mindful of where our shadows are being cast. When I was watching Scylla do this, is that how you pronounce their name? Scylla? I think Scylla. Scylla or Scylla? When I was watching them do it, they did a form, shadow, form, shadow. I think I'm going to do it that way. I think that's the best way to go about this. So, let us get to it. So we'll start off with our sausage. I'm going to curve it inwards because that gives us a lot of opportunity for some cool shadows. Solid. Bit oblong, but that's okay. This does not sound like the original playlist I was listening to. Has it changed? Oh yeah, this is not... Oh, I didn't have it on loop. So YouTube was like, we're just gonna loop outside of... Yeah, I want to shuffle the playlist. I don't want to like... Okay, whatever. Oh, I'm a sucker for violin. I will figure out a way to stream this music for all of you one day. Cool. Not my best, in all honesty, but we'll make it work. I kind of want to have one go like this. It's gonna droop down and then go back. Oh, would it be ballsy if we did like one that kind of goes like... We'll save that. I want to do one just resting against it like a beanbag. That did not go the way I wanted it to, but we'll make it work. It's like a weird sock, I guess. I don't know. I don't like it. But we said we'd commit, so. Despite the ugly. Okay. Oh my god, I want to redo this. No. Okay, this will be a lesson in just accepting where we're at. I'm not happy with this at all, but we've redone this way too many times. There'll never be a perfect opportunity, right? So, well, it sucks. This is definitely a block for me, though, mentally. Hmm. I want to make this one droop really far over everything. That should have been. Oh, jeez, guys. I want to redo it. It's not. I want to redo it. I want to redo it. I want to redo it. Why is this such a difficult thing for me to comprehend? I have an idea. Maybe this will work mentally for me. Like, it'll help me deal with how horrible this is. Let's just work on this one for now. And hey, you know, like we did this one a couple days ago, so we're actually going back to things we said we wouldn't do anymore, which is great. So this would give us an opportunity to practice our shadows. So, so we talked in Discord actually. This shadow is gonna go a bit around this because there's no way this form can be on top. So. Bit thick. We're gonna be conscious about this form, as reminded by Rise. Have it curve around. Buy some gummy worms and use them as a reference. That's actually a brilliant idea. Oh, I need to do that. And tasty treat as well. Okay, this one's gonna have a bit of a going around it, and then it's gonna overhang quite a bit over here. Cool. Here we're gonna have one that's gonna go over, drop a lot. Now this one should wrap, so that should go a bit wavy like that, but I think that's gonna be okay for now. We'll make it thicken up on that end. Let's color these in and then continue. Very glad I bought this, even though it's not like I'm not totally getting this yet. It's great for filling in these larger sections for sure. Filling it with lots of ink right now, sorry. I didn't explain what I was doing, I was just like holding it very maliciously. Oh, look at that. I'm scared. This is tough. I feel like sometimes whenever like I'm thinking too hard, I just like announce my just scared. Oof, there we go. Because we gotta go buy some gummy worms, jeez. Yeah, that's way too delicate. Yep, that's good enough for now. Oh wait. Nice. So the light source is supposed to be coming from straight down. However, right here I kind of went over, didn't I? But yeah, it's straight down. It's not super strict or anything, but yeah, something of the sort. So yeah, because these are, we're kind of like looking at it like this, like where my fists are, so like the top of my knuckles up there, something like that. But what I've seen many do in this assignment, and it's kind of toted, is thicken up lines and shadow. Be a tiny bit dramatic with some of them. You don't want to create shadows that aren't there, right? But you want to use line weight and these shadows to imply which forms are on top, which aren't. Yeah, rotate my paper more, geez. Nice. Let us continue. So yeah, this one, yeah, so technically this shadow wouldn't exist. I don't care. We could do this a million times if we need to until we get it right. That's not the right mentality. We need to learn. But yeah, so I'll, like, even though it doesn't exist, I acknowledge that. We're gonna have a bit of just a light shadow there, just to indicate that this forms on top, and then we'll thicken up that line weight. There we go. This one, I guess we could say this is on top, so we're gonna cast a rather large shadow, just being like, hey, this is... that wouldn't totally work, wouldn't it, though? So, because this one is right here, it's slightly above it, this one's on the edge side of it. So this one... something like that. This is harder for me than textures, honestly. Nice. So I'm gonna say this one right here is under this one, but this one's right here. This one. Don't know what that was. This can be fun shadow. So this one goes over and then around it. So we're gonna have a bit of a this and then up. Very thick, once again, I keep doing that, but yeah. Might as well be a bit dramatic, huh? And actually I'm gonna keep it a bit thick right there, because it's kind of going onto this one now, which is gonna have a thick shadow. And we're actually gonna... Looking forward to this lesson. I'm catching on what to... yeah, I'm not the best example, right? But yeah, it's a very fun lesson. You're stacking these, not even sausage forms at this point. I've seen people just do organic forms. A bunch of ellipses tied together. That's what our big realization was last stream. But yeah, it's a very fun one. However, you have to clear a mountain called the textures, the assignment, before you may approach this beautiful little exercise. However, I know you are capable of that. Just, yeah, textures kind of suck. In a fun way. That's how that works, right? I think I need to make an intro video on this channel. I've been thinking about like other videos to make other than streaming. I need to make one like, hey, I started drawing this time. I've done Drawbox. I want to do this. Answer some common Q&A questions. Not that we're massively popular. I feel like that's just a good thing to have on the side. We'll add a bit of a taper to that. Awfully thick lines. Oof. Okay. For once, I don't really like Micron, or Pigma Micron, whatever it's called, but I really like this brush. This is a very nice brush. But I am also a novice with brushes, so who knows. So this one's going to be kind of fun and wrapped too. It's going to go around, and then kind of go... I've noticed that, like, wrapped ones are very stretched. They go around a lot. That could be wrong, but, you know, it does this, like, curve thing here. And goes in. No! Oof, that was close. Eh, a bit off, but we'll stick with it. This one's gonna go around a bit, so it's gonna go. Oof. We should have outlined it first. Man, the light in my... Because I'm in my apartment right now, the light in my main house, that made these look a lot better. You don't see, like, the marks of that. I've seen submissions for this textures, for the textures, and I think my biggest hurdle would be choosing a texture. I'm better with organic shapes than I'm with straight lines and more technical shapes. I'm the complete opposite. I'm much better with, like, straight, solid objects, you know, forms like that than anything. But you know, picking a texture is definitely a difficult part, especially when you're like 50 textures or 40 textures in, and you have to pick, you know, number 41. It gets quite difficult after a while. Oh, I need to release my Pinterest of all the textures I used and found. I'll make sure to do that soon and attach it to these videos. That'll be a helpful resource. So I don't think, yeah, looking at it this way, I don't think it should have gone like this. Now, while there may be a thicker shed over here, that line I don't agree with, so we're just going to leave it like that. Like, we should fill it in if we don't believe in it. I'm going to say this one lays on top of that, and this one's going to do a big ol'... It's like it's hovering. It's just going to have this big shadow underneath it. And then, so that's laying over that. And this one. Ah, that should have started like right here maybe. Much more error, yeah. Oh, what happened to my music? Oh, it just randomly jumped. Okay, jeez. Mean. Why am I doing this with the big brush? That one wasn't the best. I think that was my worst one on there, but it's okay. Glad I can recognize stuff like that. I want to smear stuff. Nice. Okay, let's thicken up some lines to say, okay, oh, yeah, okay. That X, Y, and Z is dominant, and we'll call it that. Oh yeah, we also need to do the bottom ones. We'll do that, so. I got a big blot of ink on my finger. Oof. Oh, jeez. It's everywhere. I'd highly recommend a brush pen for this exercise. Doing it without it, even temporarily, is such a pain. Ugh. Okay, let's reinforce these shapes. I just don't want to like smear the page. Fun stuff. It's going well. Also, guys, please let me know what you're doing in the comments. I always forget to say this every day, but if you're watching along right now or in the future, always feel free. Oh, that's my fingerprint. Well, it's very much my page now. I don't even think you can see it that well. But yeah, feel free to drop in the comments what you're working on. I always love seeing stuff like that. And if you're in the Drawbox Discord, feel free to at me at CIPPHY. Okay, I think we're back. Yeah, my computer blue screened. What a shame. Anyways, back to it. Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out for those newer to the channel, so our one good friend, Jet. My laptop blue screens a lot. It's an issue. I've been trying to get it fixed. And hopefully this spring break, so in a couple weeks, we'll be able to fix that. Oh, wow. What was I doing right there? Jeez. Yeah, happens from time to time. It's definitely annoying thing when I'm taking like exams or quizzes for classes. Not even exams, quizzes mainly. It's definitely not enjoyable. And I'm smearing ink everywhere. Oh, jeez. Well, things happen. Inky fingerprints everywhere. Yep, sorry about that. Happens to the best of us, I guess. I am very much not one of the best of us, though. Okay. I'd almost call this finished. Oh, why is my like camera's lagging a bit? That's a bit weird. I think that's it. Not the best. Many errors here, and we're going to go over those in a second. Oh wait, let's do this one. There we go. I'm okay with this. Oh, our timer also stopped. Whoops. Has the stream really been going? How long has the stream been going on? 5 minutes does not seem right. Or maybe that's just. Oh wait, I think that was left over from last stream. Let's see. Refresh on my YouTube stuff. 8:25. So it's been 40 minutes-ish? Need to go and like click some stuff. Start of the stream was 50 minutes ago. So what do we do, like maybe 40 minutes more, 20 minutes more? I don't know. How's the math work there? How long ago did we... Let me see when I went offline. Shoot. Oh, I forgot to set an hour timer. That's like half the issue, isn't it? Huh. Yeah, we've been going at it for about 30 minutes, so 30 more minutes. Okay, we forgot about that. Oops. There we go. Also, is the stream going well for everyone else? Hopefully. I'm getting a bunch of errors on my side, but hopefully we're good, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. My internet's been, stream has been running for 55 minutes according to YouTube. Yeah, I was trying to find like when I started like doing this. Anyways, so yeah, this is technically my first page. Let's talk about it. I'm not totally happy with everything here. We had some parallel forms you're not supposed to do, right? There's quite a few of those. We added this form, which we just had to set behind this one, and we had this shadow that's a bit too thick. This one, I feel like my shadows, my cast shadows are very blobby. This one doesn't actually look like it's going around it, so it needs this kind of S curve, this, oh, just more of a C curve. Actually, no, S curve, yeah, like this. Or maybe just a C curve. Something like that. So let's start thinking about our CSI curves for everything. Even though that's not explicitly taught in Drawbox, I think that's definitely helpful here. Other than that, though, not horrible on everything. I think we did a good job of picturing where things need to be. Yeah, I say we just hop to the next one. We're just going to keep making these until I feel like we've learned. And we've learned, but yeah. And oh my gosh, this error is so annoying. I get it. Bitrate is bad. Whatever. Okay. Let's do another page. Now I'm back at my apartment, so I have infinite paper. Oh, wonderful. And let's try to not... Probably shouldn't be rubbing my hands over my hoodie if they have ink on it, but let's try to avoid that. Alrighty, let's do it. Let's be as mindful as possible here. Very snake-like once again. This is practically what we did on the other page. It's not making me happy. This degree should have been smaller right there. Oof. Whatever. Okay. We'll smile through the pain right here and try to deal with it. Okay. Cool. I want one to really just hang over like completely. I feel like that should have been out more, but we'll deal with it. We're basically repeating what we already did. Oops. Okay, this one's gonna be... We'll deal with it. It's not good. It's not good. Who cares? Ooh. Whatever. Ugh, man. I want to have one that kind of goes like this. Oh, I think the one thing you may be missing is that if the strength of the light source is consistent across the scene, then the light of the shadow should be consistent across the scene. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. And yeah, one of the major things right here is a lot of these are a lot further than they should be. This one, you know, is definitely not in the right place. Same thing with over here. This is far too downwards. Yeah. Missing that the strength of the light source consists in the length of the shadow. Yeah. But also one thing we do have to consider with length, and yeah, no, I completely agree with you on that, is that these are different size shadows as well. And at different angles from it. So two boxes right next to each other, if tilted, would have the same, you know, length shadow, but larger ones wouldn't, especially if it's reaching closer to the light source. But in this case, yeah, you're completely right. Yeah, we will account for that going forward. And yeah, just like these, I see this and this are the most egregious offenses towards that. I feel like these aren't too horrible because this one's overhanging a lot. This one definitely needs a CSI curve, like we said. This one could have been shifted to the right a bit with a more of a CSI curve. And by CSI, I just mean more curvy, more consistent with the contour of the form. But yeah, let's strive for that going forward. Thank you very much. Let's do it. I don't know what I should do right here. Yeah, exactly. We'd have a fun. I don't want to do everything on one side of the page again. This one's gonna be ballsy, but we're gonna try it. This one's just wrapping around it. So now we can do one kind of like. Definitely going okay, but not totally making me happy. Where would our ellipses be if we put something here? If we had like the end of it right here, you go around like this. Because I want it to kind of like sit like a beanbag right here. We have a little bean shape. So we would have it didn't totally go well. don't know. It's whatever. Not feeling the magic, but that's okay. It was a bit too parallel for me. And that should have curved in like that. Thank you very much, thank you. Yeah. If we have to eat this one, we'll have to, but not too fond of that, right? Ugh. Yeah, I'm not happy with this at all, but we'll deal. Keep making these weird peanut forms, which I don't like. And it's supposed to curve down here, and then it's like it's supposed to flatten, but that didn't work out in perspective. I don't know why. Ooh, it's not good. But we'll keep fighting with this assignment as much as we need to. I don't have the energy necessarily to do this, but we're going to pull out something from the old-fashioned Kavel book. I forgot we pulled out like a ton that one time. Oh, it's all falling out. Come on. Nice. So, why is this form sucking? Why does it suck? Also, this one we know sucks. Because it should have been like that. Get go. This one, yeah, I keep making. When I want these beanbag shapes, I keep making these weird peanut shapes instead. So beanbag, if we're gonna have like it's like a weird wall in perspective, I guess. We're looking down at the corner of this wall and floor. If we want a beanbag, we have basically an orb right here, a sphere, I should say. And then another one right here. And we want to kind of connect it. Because, yeah, we're going from practically something we're looking at to something like that. And in between, Brain hurty, guys. Yeah, see, I don't... A big failure of mine right here now is I can't understand where these ellipses, contour ellipses would be, right? Because like right here, we have it right here, and slowly but surely moving away from us. And we can communicate that pretty easily. But over here, what in the world is going on? Maybe a bit more this way. I don't know. This one's hurting brain. I'm kind of ready to die on this hill tonight and not worry about the rest of this one. In fact, we're probably going to redo it. Man, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm in a bit of a defeatist state, a fatalist state, because this was really difficult for me, and I don't know how to, kind of approach those emotions. Because part of me just wants to do it and get it over with. Another part wants me to do it right. And another part of me understands, hey, we just have to put something on the page and then it get graded. We have to turn in something, and we're technically going against the rules of the course by doing this 100 times. So that whole kind of flurry of all these different ideas is definitely making it hard to approach it correctly. Because some of these concepts are just a bit beyond me. The smaller details, like we were warned against about worrying about them, are beyond me. But at the same time, I really want to gain that conceptual understanding. Just, jumping across a valley like this. It's a bit scary, a bit tough. Not sure entirely if we can make it. Let's slow down. What did we want our form to do right here? We had... a spherical form right here. And an ellipse form here. I think you may be getting burned out this lesson. There's a reason why you do... Yeah, true. That is very, very true. And maybe that's the feeling. But then, yeah. That is a very good point. Because part of me definitely wants to understand it, but that could be just, me intuitively, right? Like, everyone wants to understand it. But yeah, the burnout is making me not healthfully approach this concept. I'm not doing it with a fresh mind, I guess, yeah. Fully charged batteries. But, me personally, you'll also be doing a lot more of this in future lessons. I think this is meant as an intro to the concept for sure. Yeah. So, how would we place this? Our form is going to want to go across this. It's going to sink a bit, and then it's going to rest on this one. If it was completely sideways, and then it's going to rest down here. Oh, my paper's getting smushed. If my paper wasn't smushed, I think we found it, guys. The simple solution is just let it be a sausage form. Don't let it sink in the center. Yeah, it's a bit too much sideways. With this part being the thicker one. minus being right there. Perfect. Okay, so we kind of figured it out. Should have been a bit more curved like this, but my paper snapped back at me. Nice. Wonderful. So yeah, I think, and the reason why I think this went a bit better than what I've been doing recently is I just solely stuck to sausage forms right here. I drew them through them entirely, and I didn't totally worry about these like pseudo hopping over ones. So I think, in accordance with what Mutton Chop's very, honestly, very good insight as to getting burned out by the lesson. I never really considered it, but I do like that statement. I really do like that. I say we keep it simple. We kind of repeat this where we just stick to the most basic sausage form. We don't try to stress ourselves out too much with understanding it. And we can implement, I feel like I'm comfortable doing these little ones that like are half over, you know, and then just basic sausage forms. And then, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see, how long has this stream been going for? Because if so, I say we just call it a bit early tonight. I do have some homework I still need to get to, and I have to timestamp the video and everything. So let us see. Refresh the page. 1 minute 15. We are fine. Yeah. So let's get a fresh start. Just curious, are you paying for the official critiques? I am doing the official critiques. Yes. Not only am I a huge advocate for supporting Drawbox because I think they're awesome and this program is awesome, but yeah, I do want some. I mean, I want as much critique as humanly possible. So yeah, I'm definitely for the official critiques. I paid for the, I think, what was it, $5 or $7 one last time, and I think I'm going to repeat that again. I'm currently not subscribed to the Patreon, I guess is the best way to put it. Because, you know, it's been like it's been like over 120 days since I did a lesson 1. We've been going really slowly. But yeah, so let's do our Delano review session of the day. And then, yeah, so we start off the day with a pretty fun kind of practice example. We got some great recommendations initially by Rise as to our shadows need to behave. And now I'm looking at this. This should be like more like that. But yeah, our shadows need to behave more in accordance with the contour of the form, which is very important. And then just, you know, some other simple stuff. Good warm up though. And then we did a couple practice pages, I hate to admit, that we just didn't like for whatever reason. And ironically, now looking back at this one, these were okay. This one not so much. But our beanbag forms, that's what killed us again, because we should have just stuck to the simple sausage form. It's there for a reason. And so yeah, then we did finally approach a new one after doing this, which I think turned out just okay. And I'm definitely going to probably submit that one. But what is it? No, yeah, this isn't the one we attempted. We attempted this one, and once again, we failed on the beanbag forms. We really stressed ourselves out about that. We were okay with these like half sausage forms, so we're going to stick with those going forward. And yeah, some great advice by our new viewer, Mutton Chop, that yeah, we maybe just getting burned out by the lesson, and we're trying to bite more than we can chew. Bite off more than you can chew, however that saying goes. So we're going to take it slower going forwards and just do what's asked of us. I mean, yeah, we're here to learn, but we're not trying to, you know, drink out of a fire hose. I think that's the right slogan, saying. I tried using that a couple streams ago, completely misused it. So yeah, I think that's some great advice. Thank you very much for that, Mutton Chop. And yeah, so successful day, nonetheless. We learned things, right? And that's what we're here for. And we had a lot of fun doing it. So with that being said, my favorite phrase, we are going to stream, let's see, Monday, tomorrow, the 26th and the 27th, right? That's how February works, yeah. And then, yeah, Wednesday we will not be streaming, nor will be Thursday, because I have an exam on Wednesday, and I may be doing a lab on Thursday. However, if we're not doing the lab, then Thursday's iffy. That's the best way to put it. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Once again, thank you, especially today, for all of your awesome advice and critique. I've been told in the real world I sound very aggressive when I receive critique. I hope like me just asking questions is not. I legitimately really appreciate the critique and all the things thrown my way. That helps me out a lot. So yeah, all that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.